Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to kill Heroic 6 Deathstroke, not Heroic 7 yet, but I suspect I'm going to finish all the way up to Heroic 7 once at the very least until this all raid ends, or maybe 2 times, so we'll see how that goes. But this is by far the soul raid in which I've progressed the fastest, and I think you guys can to an extent relate to that, because there's pretty much no hard bosses in regards to this soul raid. There's some bosses that you have to be a little bit careful with. I'm not sure if this is the soul raid in which Atrocitus has the Chaos tag in, or I think that's Dark Knight soul raids, but overall all the bosses in soul raids are going to be manageable to an extent, and there's a solution in every single scenario. And it's the easiest soul raid at the end of the day, so that all makes sense. But yeah, before I get into Deathstroke, I'm going to go over a little bit of a fight here against Boss Batman. I have a level 9 Beta Club on Batman Catman, and I'm going to use level 7 God Killer and level 5 Prometheum Sword for the passive stats. And so we're going to use those artifacts for the passive stats in all the fights that are going to be in the future, so keep those in mind. Actually, not really. There's gonna be a little bit of a switch around with the Kimflan Sakuman fight. That will be after this one, so we're going to also talk about that one. And this fight aside, because it's just Beta Club trying to get the highest dot value, and this dude has not enough health to have 10 chance to not get killed here. I fought Deathstroke with Kimflan Sakuman, and a weird thing that happened, and this might be something that's known, this might be something that I knew myself previously, but I just forgot. He doesn't mention anywhere in his boss description or his boss buffs, again let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that he is immune to crits or resistant to crits or decreases your crit chance against him, because for some reason my Kimflan Sakuman just barely crits, like very rarely, and that was a little bit of a problem for me, but we're going to get into that in a second. As far as Beta Club goes in this soul raid, Batman Catman is getting the highest dot values, being 11 mil, excuse me, and that's kind of the same values I was getting in Advent of Chaos. So even though I had higher level artifacts in Advent of Chaos, the fact that we have God Killer, which is a high stat soul raid artifact compared to medium stat soul raid artifacts like the Sword of Salvation and Sword of Sin, really makes a difference. So here is the Kimflan Sakuman into Deathstroke fight, and if I knew ahead of time that I just couldn't crit him after some point, I would have just put the Dark Mail cards on Raven to guarantee the crits. And here at the start it goes well, like at the start it goes without a problem, we're critting the man, we're doing some crits. But as we'll go on, you'll see the problem. We have Sword of Sin on Raven. I just didn't want to worry about his specials. Though, yet again, this might have been a mistake as I didn't really need to. I put this on out of convenience, because usually you have absolutely no trouble and you do not need to worry about this team not doing enough damage. Special 2 in there. Gonna block, jump attack, another special 2. Again, building up the Darkness stacks and the King passive at the same time. Darkness is already at 5, so that's good. King back in there, into a special 2. Raven back in there, special 1. Again, no rush into Kimflan Sakuman third special, we don't need to rush that. Third special in there again. Raven back in there, special 1. King in there. Into our third special. And right now we're at max Kimflan Sakuman stacks, and the dot values that we're getting, and if you see the sim up and you might notice yourself, are quite pathetic. And at some point we got a 40 mil. We saw 40 mil there, so that's a value that's definitely possible. That's the highest value that happens if we do, let's say, a jump attack and we crit on that. Let's watch how often do I get that level of values. Okay, low value. Why is my Kimflan Sakuman not critting? Why are my characters not critting on basic attack hits anymore? Jump attack, not a crit. Not a crit. That's fine, gonna back off a bit. Raven back in there. Special 1. Trying to push him back to the corner. And keep in mind that critting means a lot here, because on one hand I need to crit on my normal combo, and on the other hand I need to crit on the dot as well. And keep in mind, we saw 40 mil at one point, so 40 mil is possible, but is nowhere to be found. What's this? Was this 7 mil? And sometimes if I'm lucky and the dot crits 20 mil. Boy. What happened here? Now 21 million, he even blocked that. I think that was one of the rare crits that he actually blocked. I don't know, maybe I got just crazy unlucky. It's a possibility that I got amazingly unlucky and I literally could not crit on the king jump attacks. We go another jump attack, and we saw red number might have been a lethal, but boy, what's happening? Why is this team not working? Why are my hacks not working? As some of you call this team with Beta Club and Raven, and I mean, look, it's an understandable point of view, but hey, it's not working here, and I even lost the Raven Darkness stacks. Don't get me wrong, we did a pretty good job still, we did a decent chunk of damage, but as far as I saw that fight at the start, there was no way we couldn't one-shot. Now with the next fight, I did a little bit of a mistake here, so I'm using Predator Batman lately because I got him to 7 stars, so upgrading his special 2 to level above 70 grants me a far better combo with Harley because I can get all my hits on the stun, so that's great. But something that I forgot to recollect is that this dude's super move is going to be Armor Piercing, is going to deal 100k damage or something, and Predator Batman can't tank it. Arkham Knight Batman, on the other hand, because of his very high health, could have tanked it, but that's kind of too late. And there was also the option of letting Predator Batman just die to super move, and just doing stuns with Harley or EPI. But I opted for the third option, which is just doing a mid-combo tag-in all the way through. We could try to ghost step it, but again, ghost stepping is not the most reliable thing in the world, and if I fail that, then my Harley might die, and I don't want to risk that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do the first half of the Harley combo, and then we're going to do only 3 hits, and after those 3 hits we can tag Predator Batman into a swipe right, 3 hits into a special 2. That's going to be by far not the optimal combo in terms of damage, but I think we definitely do have enough damage to be able to clear this one up even with this restricted fighting style. This guarantees he will not use super move, so I'm more than happy to do this. 3 hits in there, Predator Batman back in, another special 2, Harley back in there. 3 hits, Predator Batman back in there, special 2. And yeah, went well enough. Definitely went well enough for this one, even though it could have at the far setter end. Still bugged about the Kinflan Sakuman fight now, no idea what happened there. But yeah, do you think I got Deathstroke or not? Keep in mind I have never dropped Deathstroke. This Heroic 6 on this count, and we cleared all the way up to Heroic 4 on the secondary count. So no Deathstroke so far. Will it be this time? Nope. Might have gotten Deathstroke once, actually. I might be wrong about that one. Yeah, I think I got him once. So yeah, but not this time, sadly. We got Cheetah. Let's go. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, and goodbye.
This is the future.